All right. Audio should be working. It's 12:30. I'm 2 hours late. Sorry about that, guys. Obviously I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, and I apologize for that. A lot of stuff's been going on. We'll just go with that. A lot of stuff's been going on. So let's also set up the Restream app so we can try and get the audio running. All right, let's add this, and then let's do a quick tester on the Restream. And type in W. Multi-streams running. All right, sweet. All right, things running. Hey, what's up? Preserve Western civilization. I shouldn't say bad stuff. I should probably be a little bit more specific. Yo, what's up, Master Chief? How we doing? I will add you shortly to the members page. I can just spam A while I do that. Also, does the audio run on here? No, it doesn't. Did I see Rudy's video? Stalo said. I did not. But I can take a look and see what is going on with Rudes, because you guys know I'm a fan of his, obviously. Have to take a look, but I'm sorry for the late delay to the stream, everyone. I know I usually go at 10:30, but I mean, I think I've already let you guys know I run a second job, and sometimes getting up early is hard. It is not easy, but let's take a look at Alpha Investments. Alpha Investments. What did he talk about in his most recent video? What do you expect to happen? At the present time, Millennium is doubling our capacity press operator to join our growing and profitable Pokemon warning video from 12 months ago. Oh, interesting. Oh, ho, ho. What's up, my friend? Hope you're having a positive and determined day. What's up, Chewy and Annie? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you can't believe no shiny. I hope you're having a positive day. I hope you're having a positive day too. Yeah, dude, 752. I mean, it's a good amount of resets, Master Chief, but to be honest with you, I know some people that have gone a lot longer. So if we're lucky, we can get it today. But odds are pretty low. Prices will tank even more. Oh, 1,000%, Stalo. 1,000% they're gonna tank more. The fact of the matter that, like, the prices themselves, like, I mean, the prices themselves are, oh, dude, that's, wow, really? That is interesting news. I wonder what that's going to mean as far as it goes with Brilliant Star. So I'll have to watch the video. Honestly, you know what we can actually do? We can actually watch the video right now. We can actually take a look at it right now. And I can pop it up on the second monitor. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you like that. You like that. I'm sorry. I'm weird. All right, let's throw this bad boy up on the second monitor. And we're going to watch this video together as a group, everyone. Because that's what we do around here. We're a team. We are a team of nerds.
Oh, welcome back. It's I told you so investment. Nah, I don't like
Got him. I told you so investments. LLC, get that trademarked, patent pending.
Why else would we here? Okay. Tonight, my name is Timmy. You're watching Rudy's Basement, 3rd floor, where we sell.
Right, Timmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a video where you're gonna have to look at the description. Right?
Dude, blinged out decks are the sickest, Master Chief.
One is a link to Millennial Print Group job openings to reinforce where I got the data from the video.
Do you guys remember 2016? Let's Eat Pikachu blister packs. I found 5 of them in my local flea market. Bro, that's pretty sweet that you found out your local flea market.
In black and white on the Millennium Print Group, it says it. I'm going to read to you. We are looking to double printing capacity, we are hiring printing press operators to double print capacity. It says it on the hiring website. Oh, I'm sorry. The Millennial Print Group is the company that mostly focuses on printing Pokemon.
I love how it shows location. It says money
We
printers.
also have different types of assembly lines.
Money printers go brr.
Specialized packaging.
Bro, you can find some good stuff though at flea markets if you're lucky, Chewy. That's pretty sick. Did you buy them all?
VX, VMAX, Fat Pikachu.
VX.
Specialty big boxes with all the plastic inserts and the displays that look good at retail shelves. Papa Bezos, Penis Rocket Company, Walmart's Target.
Penis Rocket Incorporated.
That's what the Millennial Print Group does. Okay. Now, you can click the link in the description. Fill out a job. Not associated with the company, but you can look at it. I encourage you to read it. Look at the job openings. You can see what's going on. Number two, there's another link in the description from about 6 to 8 months ago where I put in a video called, and I was wrong with the timing. I got it wrong. Make fun of me. Hashtag make fun of Rudy and his hair. I said 6 to 8 months ago that this is a warning video that Pokemon Millennial Print Group is going to increase the print run.
Okay, but when are we gonna see the effects of this? Are we seeing the effects right now?
Where I also said that the name of the video is literally, I think, 12 or 15 month warning for Pokemon before they increase the print run. Now, I thought it was going to be a year from now. Well, I'm sorry, that video was 7 months old. So I'm off by a couple months. My bad. Hose me, make fun of me, make a new Reddit post where we make stuff up. You know, that's what we do here. Remember,
That's kind of
I
true.
warned that they told us they're going to increase.
Yeah, exactly, Dwight. Money printers go brr, and then Timmy's go to the moon. Seriously, dude.
Millennial said pretty much hold my chalupa and come down to the basement and get a popsicle. I did, and they
I love this guy. He's so funny to me.
as most things in the world,
Hold my
trading
chalupa.
all these derivative traders and puts and calls and stepmom on Wall Street doesn't matter.
My stepmom on Wall
It
Street.
matters you're placing bets on
She's
Wall
making
Street.
all the real trade options that makes the money.
Wall Street is very unpredictable. In the long term, Wall Street becomes very predictable. In collectibles, in the short term, it's more predictable. In the long term, collectibles become unpredictable.
Which Hidden Fates Zapdos Articuno Moltres did you get?
Moving forward. Now,
Because depending upon which one, that could be a really good deal.
because this is very
That's
different,
sick, you bought all of them.
Which is, there are moments in life that billionaires become millionaires. Well, they get divorced. Hey-oh, too soon?
Got him!
There are moments in life. A regular working dude at Taco Bell has an opportunity
Like Rudy.
to, I wouldn't say vet the farm, but make a big life change.
Oh, that's a good question, Stilo.
A guy who lived, eats
You gotta wonder too.
cardboard.
No, but which full art, Chewy? Because they have multiple. They have the glass shard, they have the regular full art, and then they have.
With all kinds of bizarre.
Here's Margot Robbie in a bubble bath to explain.
Why am I getting ads for?
Oh, hello. It's your favorite chick, bro, Eli.
Oh my god, what the frick is this garbage? Oh, we still got. Ooh, we got time in this video.
Wait!
Yeah.
Ah, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if they reprint it. If they do full capacity, you gotta wonder what the speculation is on the reprints.
You can feel the emotion flowing through the back of the Doritos.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they went full, like, if they went full print mode. It just makes sense for them to do that.
Chase the record high breaking booster box. These are the moments where wealth is made.
He's right. That's what we've been talking about, ladies and gentlemen, for the past 6 months or so.
Holiday time, holiday Santa Rudy. You guys can't
Just the regular full art. I mean, that's still not a bad deal, Chewy.
shirt. I'm wearing this
And
shirt,
Annie.
and below that I'm just helicopter.
I don't know. I feel like I just want to call you Chewy because it's shorter.
I'm here to tell you all. I know we're having fun today. Pokemon market. The Magic market with new stuff. Russian Blood market. The Weiss market. All the other new 869,000 Kickstarter pieces. These are the moments where the big money is made. Okay? Not when everything's going to the moon.
No, he's 1,000% right. And this is kind of what I talk a lot about on my videos. Be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. This is where real money and opportunity is made. Yo, what's up, Koga? How we doing, brother? Sorry for the late live stream. Glad you stopped by regardless. Honestly, I'm thinking about pushing back my time to like 11 or 12 when I stream. Because your boy sucks at getting up these days. Work. Oh, Stalo out here flexing. That's pretty rad. I love the glass one. That's my favorite.
Literally, people just act like Pokemon. They're acting like, you know, there's no more free tendies.
Yeah, it's the same people that are telling you that, like, you'll never be able to make money because Modern has so many printed. It's the same people that were telling you back in 2018 that Pokemon was over and that basically, like, Pokemon was dying. I mean, and then they're the same people that when Pokemon went to the moon in 2020 said that it's too late for you to get in. There's no money to be made. There's always going to be an excuse that they're going to make.
Not when people think everything's just money machine go burr, which it is.
Oh, Money Machine go burr.
You know, this video is sponsored by myself, but I don't know if I have more t-shirts. You can click the t-shirt link. I think most of my t-shirts are sold out, so I think there's only like 3 sizes left, but 4 sizes are sold out.
I mean, Pokemon Company is going to print to demand, DOI. I wouldn't be surprised if initial drop. Oh, dude, I'm excited now for Brilliant Star. That stuff is going to be printed to the ground. Be expecting booster box prices for Brilliant Star to be sub 100. After at least the second reprint, if we're going to fall Fusion suit.
I don't evaluate upside potential. I spend most of my time looking at downside. How much can I lose? That's what a money manager does.
That's how it should be.
That's what diversification.
Where's my phone? Where's my other phone?
Assets and grow. I don't even know who they work with. You know, I don't care.
Safely graduated school? Hell yeah, brother. What school did we graduate? 2 years ago, I found a 2020 or 2012 sealed Rayquaza tin at a yard sale and paid $20 for it. Oh my god, you still have that? That's so sick. Wait, which tin is it? Like the Level X tin?
So right now, I look at the market conditions and I ask myself, how much money can I lose? If I go out right now,
It's a good question to ask.
a battle style, chilling, evolving, all of it. And I just literally throw it in my grandparents, great-grandparents, literally hamster cage in the back in the corner.
Dude, evolving is definitely the play right now.
And I leave it there.
You can get evolvings for so cheap for like what the set was originally going for. I mean, I myself am selling them if you buy a case for 105 and then 110 for individual. Like, and I'm buying them from my distributor for 90, and they have so much of it. They have so much of it. I mean, it's definitely possible, Stalo. If they do go this continued printing route, Evolving Skies will get another reprint for sure, especially if we're talking about prior to rotation. So, I think 70 is too low because the set itself still has a high demand, and you have certain floors for price drops when it comes to overall demand of a product. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if it went down to the 90s, in the upper 80s for sure. Oh, that's cool. You graduated high school. What's the goal next, Koga? Where are we going to college, or are you not going to college? As a collector investor, the motto is today's modern is tomorrow's vintage. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a good one, Chewy. That is a good saying.
I'm here to tell you all, I've been spending a lot of hours, a lot of days, a lot of weeks, every single day thinking about this. New Magic, Crimson, Midnight, Adventures Forgotten Realms, Strixhaven. I'm looking at these products.
Freaking Magic nerd.
All the collector boxes are just doggy, poo-poo, not even Doji, Shiba, Angry Dog. It's just poo-poo from doggy. Nobody wants it.
It's true.
They've got mountains of them. They're building Lego forts. The kids are playing them.
They're building Lego forts. It's so funny.
Is this Cat 2.0? Is this Iconic Masters 3.0? Is this Ixalan 6.9? What are we looking at here? And why are people behaving this way? Is it really the product fault? Is it a market overall condition problem? Is it just a magic market problem? Is it a cardboard CCG?
Plan is to work and invest trade now. No plans for college so far. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. As long as you have a plan, that's what's most important. No need to put yourself into debt if you don't have a plan.
And I'm leaning towards that. Because the biggest thing I've learned in this world, folks, no matter how much you think about it, no matter how many fancy Bazinga-era influencers you watch. By the way, the Pokemon World influencers, I'm going to watch those guys. It's very fascinating. Well, it's a very
Logan Paul.
in the Emporium Empire. I mean, they pull like a $5 card and like lights and cameras and people scream, and it's a pretty weird thing. It's a hype town. Man, I need to step up my hype game. These Poke-tubers, boy, they make me look like a terrible pump and dump hype guy. These people are hype monsters. They are like
He's not wrong. I play a lot of TCG and I've seen experimental evolving decks. It's a strong collectible set because of EV and has strong TCG cards. I mean, that's one of the things that I kind of talked about, Master Chief, when it comes to... Here, I'm going to pause this for a second. This is... What? Pause! This is one of the things I talk about in one of my older videos, like an older video, was I said when looking at sets, you want to look at 3 different types, collectible, competitively viable, or a mix of both. Those are the 3 that I said, where's the camera? Those are the 3 that I said that were super important when kind of looking at investment. Because a lot of people forget that the reason why you haven't seen such a huge competitive impact in the overall market when it comes to collectible cards, or sorry, not collectible cards, just Pokemon cards in general, really stems from the fact that we've been completely let down because of COVID and there hasn't been really any in-person tournaments. So as soon as you start to see that kind of open up and you start to see Worlds happen again, then you're going to see a lot of these like sets that have, you know, those competitive cards are going to kind of pop off, kind of like how we saw it with Roaring Skies back in the day, with Shaman EX. But yeah, dude, and as you were saying earlier, Master Chief, I mean, I play TCG online and I have like I have a Rayquaza VMAX Flaffy deck that I created, and I use the VMAX alternate arts as the main set because I love having a nice sweet little deck. But yeah, no, seriously, it's really fun to play the game with this super teched out deck. But yeah, Evolving Skies, I'm gonna try and buy as much as I can at this point because of how much I'm getting from my distributor, and there's no limit at this point. Chewy, not when people buy it at 143 Danny's MSRP. Yeah, MSRP is different, for sure. Evac Arma Designs, first off, thank you so much for the follow. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. Welcome to the channel. If you're wondering why I am talking to more than just one person, I apologize. There is a chat that you usually would be able to see, but we're having Rudy's fat face in the middle of it. I'm talking to some people on YouTube. I'm doing great, just chilling. Right on, right on. What brings you back to the channel? Just watching me suffer, going on for almost 24 hours. Wow, I just realized I actually should probably start the timer. Because we've been going for almost 20 minutes, which is fine though, because I actually left it running. You can help me with your Twitch design. I can send you some of my work on Discord. You know, I appreciate it, brother, but I'm gonna actually have to pass on that. We're all good for now, but feel free to still hang out and chill with everyone in the chat. Still no shiny luck. If anyone wants to trade 2 Evolving Skies booster boxes for a 2016 PSA 10 Evolution Mega Charizard, not the full art slab, hit me up. Not the full art slab. LOL. Yep. Seeing you suffer is right. Dude, seriously, 762, almost 24 hours. This is sad. Hey, but you guys are helping the time go by, and I appreciate you guys for stopping by and talking with me. Yeah, it's so funny, dude. Omnicron, that sounds so much like a freaking Power, like a Transformer. Omnicron. Oh my god. And it's so funny too, because they were talking about the Omnicron variant and how it's like way more transmissible but way less deadly, and I'm like, isn't that a good thing? and people are still freaking out. I'm like, huh? Huh? I like the panic though. Panic means cheaper prices for me. People panic for no reason. That's okay. That's okay with me. I will profit off of people's emotions. That is true. Oh, that's true. Federal Reserve go burp. Federal Reserve said we do what we want. We print what we want. American people, inflation, suck a cock. Hell. Wait, you don't print in your basement? What? What? That's true when you really think about it. If I have $10 and I go to the store and then I spend that $10, that wealth just got transferred over. It's a weird way to think about it. Were you ever in a sitcom show? Your face is so familiar. I was not in a sitcom show, no. The most I've done is when I was younger, my parents had me in a commercial or two, and then I modeled a little bit, but I hated it. The only reason why I did it was because my parents bribed me with Lego Bionicles to show up to auditions. But you probably would have never seen me in these. These are small commercials. And then I did a local commercial a while back because my mom had a friend who had an actor fall through and asked if I would do a local commercial for Scrubs. And so I was in one of those. But I've never, outside of that, no, I've never been on a sitcom show. That sounds cool, though. It sounds cool to be on a sitcom show. But yeah, that's not my MO. That's not my MO. Having lived in Southern California good portion of my life and driving to LA and being judged by people, I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life. I don't need people to kind of control me like that. It's just unhealthy, my personal opinion. Starts to cause insecurity issues from a young age, that's for sure. Whoa! 763, ladies and gentlemen.
Again, it's very difficult to predict the exact variance or the degree of change or the velocity or rate of change, but sure enough, it went in the direction we expected. It went harder than expected. I didn't think it would drop as hard. I didn't think it would get printing this fast and furious.
Pokenomics.
Okay. So that's where we are, folks.
That's crazy. SM Pratt, yo, the whole fam here. That's funny. Pratt and Nomics are on here, chatting it up. I'm gonna like my own comment. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm one of those kind of people. Yeah, that's right. I did it. Hate it. Hate on it. Go like that comment. Go like that comment. Go like that comment. Because Printer Machine do go burp. What was the commercial you were as a kid with the new Hot Wheels? Wait, was the commercial you being the sad kid without the new Hot Wheels? No, it was not. It was a Shake and Bake, Grey Poupon, and Good Seasons come together now, where we enjoy a family meal. And my literal line was, this is delicious. I want some more, Mom. I was like 5 or 6, dude. I was probably even younger than that. Koga, have you been opening any VMAX Climax? I have not. Just because I am really, how do I want to say this? I've kind of stayed away from Japanese because for me personally, as it stands right now, it is so hard to get a hold of Japanese at MSRP prices, and I'm not going to pay these scalper prices. I can wait for English. I would love to open the set because it looks beautiful, obviously, but it's just not worth it unless I can get it at MSRP prices, you know? Where do you see Steam Siege in the next 5 years? Financial-wise, I mean. That's a great question. 5 years? Probably $400 to $500. I don't see it going much higher than that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if within the next 5 years it does absolutely nothing and it stays the same. And then after about the 5-year mark, then you start to see it really skyrocket because of how much more scarce it's become. If the market realized. See, that's the thing a lot of people have to understand is the reason why we had such a huge boom. And, you know, obviously certain people will have different opinions on this, but this is my overall personal opinion. The reason why we had such a boom when it comes to a lot of the product just absolutely skyrocketing, it was because we had so much unrealized actual, like, value. And a lot of this product was so undervalued for its comparative scarcity. And so for that reason, it hit all at once, you know? Like, obviously, we talk about, like, the average, like, year-over-year return typically is around 12+% on an actual booster box. But the actual value of the booster box in and of itself is actually worth a lot more than that, which is one of the reasons why it is such a good investment in my personal opinion, because the value of it over time will go up much greater once it's been realized after, you know, it's gone out of rotation, it's no longer in print. And it's one of these things where the scarcity, I mean, we've already talked about this. It is a deflationary asset. You know, the value will go up as more and more is opened. No one is opening Steam Siege, so probably, yeah, like I said, probably stable the next 5 years, and then afterwards it'll go up just because pure scarcity. And I mean, it is, here's the thing, even though people don't like Steam Siege, a lot of people don't like it. People still like to open product from X and Y era. It's the cheapest item to open up for the X and Y era, on top of the fact of the matter that it is as well a booster box, which could be a part of people's booster boxes collection. So you're going to have demand for it inherently. And then you have people that grew up opening that pack, nostalgically speaking. A lot of people don't like that era, but if you grew up as a kid in that era, then nostalgically speaking, growing up, you're going to want to buy that booster box. Like, there's so many variables that still have underlying demand, even if it's not the overall market as hype as some of these other more popular sets. I've got a full art Gardevoir and his PSA candidate. What set are we talking about here, brother? Are we talking about like Champion's Path, like a full art V? That's a shame. I think I've opened more VMAX Climax than any other set. Yeah, man, I know. It's a bummer, but to be honest with you, especially with everything going on right now in the market, I'm gonna hang tight on buying a bunch of Pokemon product to open unless it's my own supply of like Evolving Sky stuff. Just because, I mean, stuff is a little tight, you know? Stuff is a little tight, so I'm definitely hoping that I'm definitely hoping that we get some good numbers after the initial wave of Brilliant Star. So, because definitely at a point right now where it'd be interesting to see if they print it into the ground, because my allocations were very small, as I kind of transparently talked about with you guys. Also, I posted a video the other day, and bro, it's crazy. That video has almost gotten 1,000 views within the span of a day. That is insane to me. Also, I looked at the poll. First off, sick that I did my first official poll. It looks as if the majority of people are here for investing / collecting opportunities, and then the second most is investing, and that's from 70 people. So that's a good poll number from who we are as far as it goes. Who we are as a channel. So pretty sick to know. I'll keep that in mind. I think I'll do another poll tomorrow, and it'll be kind of talking about what everyone's opinions are in relation to what I should talk about next from an investment perspective. Where'd you learn all this financial stuff? Are you going to school? Is your dad Warren, an older individual here? And let me tell you, the way you explain some concepts is amazing. Trust me, as a programmer, explaining things can be hard sometimes of strange concepts. I really appreciate that, Master Chief. As far as kind of my background, so my dad worked at a sales marketing firm. It was originally called Strata Media. I mean, it's still called Strata Media. He doesn't work there anymore. It's Strata Media, brand marketing sales. He worked as the VP of client sales there. And so growing up, from a young age, I heard a lot of big talk, is what I'll call it. Just basically a bunch of bigwig, people that, make a ton of money, and they sell for a living. They talk for a living. That's what they did. I grew up around my dad, who was a talker, who was a communicator. Communication was one of the things I was taught growing up. That was one of the most important things in life, whether it be through business or whether it be through relationships. And that goes for friends, family, spouses. Like, it's one of those things that's very important. On top of that, having that sales background from my dad, him kind of taking me under his wing, learning from him. They'd make the joke when I was a kid that my diapers were being changed in the boardroom because my dad would take me to work a lot of the times because it was right next to Disneyland. And when he got done with work, then we would go to Disneyland right after. So it was one of those things growing up that, like, I was just around business people a lot. And so because of that, I really started to get a knack for it. And so it was something that I became passionate about. I started to really learn from a young age. I took the Dave Ramsey financial course when I was 12 years old, started investing in stocks at that age, took 3 or 4 financial education classes about investing, long-term growth, learning all different ways to invest. Then from there, listened to a lot of financial podcasts, read a lot of financial books, went to school for business, didn't officially finish getting my 2 or 4 year. I actually dropped out to start the business because if I'm being completely honest, and this might sound kind of arrogant, but I was acing all my courses, and I was like saying, why am I wasting my money doing something that I already know how to do? If I'm going to start my own business, I won't need to know any of this information unless I'm going to work for someone else. And so for me, it was one of these things where when COVID happened, I saw that opportunity and I made the most of it. So that was kind of how it was for me personally. Now, that's not advising against going to college, especially as someone who was wanting to go in the financial sector, because I wanted to be a trader. That was kind of one of my biggest things that I thought would be really cool to do. I wanted to be a certified market maker, but I decided that I was going to go a different route, obviously, and I absolutely love it. Originally, I actually wanted to be a lawyer because I was going for undergrad poli-sci and then majoring. I was going to transfer into pre-law, but then I realized that I don't hate myself, and so I didn't want to be a lawyer, and then I transferred into finance. We'll see. I mean, I at some point I'll probably go back to school just for the fun of it. But as far as it goes right now, I'm in zero financial debt, and I'd like to keep it that way because I think that's way more important and way more valuable, is to stay out of debt than anything else, especially when you're making a good enough of money to be able to provide without having to have a college degree. Great tip for not opening your Pokemon cards. It's better to open product in my mind 1,000 times than opening one time for real commit financial investment. Abortion and feel awful. Bro, I will tell you what, man. I am a gambler when it comes to opening product. I'll be like, it's so bad. I'll be like, all right. Opening up Chilling Reign booster box. Oh, didn't get an alternate art? Double or nothing. Next box. So here's my mentality with it. If I don't get an alternate art in the first box, I open another one. If I don't get an alternate art in that box, I open until I get an alternate art or a really valuable gold or rainbow. If I do get an alternate or a rainbow in the first box, then the next box I open, I will basically continue the chain. So first box, open an alternate art, then I'll open another box. If that other box doesn't have an alternate art, then I finish there. But if it does have an alternate art, then I will keep going and going and going. I'm basically trying to like cover my cost, which you can get yourself in a deep hole, which I've had that happen only once, but for the most part, it's actually been pretty lucky of me. Because there was one time where I did that with Chilling Reigns. I got 2 alternate arts in one box. Then the next box I opened had an alternate art. And then the next box I opened after that had a gold and a rainbow. But it wasn't enough to where it felt worth it to keep opening more. So I definitely, you can get yourself in a hole once you start to really have fun opening product. But it's fun nonetheless. You shouldn't look at it as an investment perspective when opening it. So with printing companies doubling capacity, I can see more damage or miscut errors, which makes collectors open and more. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a possibility, Stalo. You know, I'll be interested to see if that definitely happens. At the end of the day, Pokemon in and of itself, even in times of really weak demand, like during the level X Diamond and Pearl era back in the day, the overall, Diamond and Pearl era was known for having really bad centering and really bad cuts. So in my personal opinion, I think you're going to have bad cuts regardless, just because that's how Pokemon America does it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it gets worse and worse. if the demand does stay steady and continue to grow, purely based off the fact that they're just going to start pumping crap out. But we'll see. Demand's obviously started to die out, as we can see with prices, and obviously my video I talked about with what my distributors have kind of said. Well, that makes sense. You have a way of talking. I see it from higher ups. Hey, and I really appreciate you saying that, Master Chief. I mean, it truly does mean a lot when you say that kind of stuff, because you know, for me, I like to get that, like, not affirmation, because that sounds like I have an ego. I like to be reaffirmed that my ideas are getting across, because the last thing I want to do is just spew a bunch of information to you guys that I am trying to relay a point across, and then what ends up happening is no one understands anything I'm saying. Because that's something that is, you know, a nightmare situation. Because when I'm telling you guys all these points and I'm bringing up all this information, I want you guys to be able to fully understand this information, which is why I love it when you guys ask me questions, we have discussions, because I want my point to be caught across. For the most part, the discussions that I've really had in the chat with people who have commented saying they have different opinions, 9 times out of 10, they don't understand my actual perspective and my point of view. I don't know if it's because they didn't watch the full video or because they're not hearing what I'm saying, but a majority of them end up, when I like respond to their message, being like, no, this is what I meant. And they're like, okay, I understand that now. I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's really relaying that information across is what I think is very important. And we are at 771. You're smart. I appreciate that, Chewy. That's amazing to hear. What's up, Gage? How we doing, brother? Did you get your packs yet, by the way? My uncle was a hedge fund manager and got you into investing. Bro, that's how you get hooked. Having family like that, bro, you get hooked for sure. That stuff is so fun. Oh my god, making money is fun. Sorry, that doesn't even sound bad. It shouldn't be bad to say making money is fun, because making money is fun, especially if you do it the right way. You told us already about the printers going burr. Why is everyone surprised? Bro, seriously, official, first off, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, dude, I literally had already talked about this a while ago too. I told people and I talked about it saying they're going to print to capacity, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went back and started reprinting Sun and Moon eras sets. Obviously, we've had kind of like, you know, speculation with Cosmic and stuff, and we've obviously had speculation with Guardians Rising and, you know, Sun and Moon base, but we are going to really officially see what the reprints are going to look like in the next year or two if we start to see real burr go ham, because that'll be crazy to see. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I think we're gonna have a really good year this upcoming year of Pokemon, and not in the way in which you think when I say good year, like not like everything's going to the moon, but a good year of like, this is gonna be where the money is made. This is where the real opportunity is gonna be for the future of investing in Pokemon cards. Do you think Pokemon needs a Logan Paul injection boost again, or is it back to normal? Here is the deal. So first off, Logan Paul, for those of you guys that don't know, just bought a case of first edition booster boxes again, so he's gonna try and do something again, which it'll be interesting to see what kind of comes from that, because he's definitely going to, you know, try and inject once again the market, as we'll say. But here's one of the things you'll learn a lot about bull markets versus bear markets. And bull markets, good news breeds good things, and bad news does nothing. In a bear market, bad news brings down the market and good news does nothing. And typically speaking, now, of course, two things can be true at once in the context of that saying. If we're talking underlying fundamentals, that's typically what it's like talking about. But if we're talking about overall macro policy from like a government perspective, that's where you really start to see actual like negative news play effect on the market. But for the most part, if it's just general negative, you know, market news, it's not really going to do much unless it's overall macro. And same goes for if we're in a bear market when it comes to overall good news. Like if you're talking about underlying like dynamics, when they came out and said that like they're going to be reprinting a lot of product and stuff, everything didn't crash immediately, right? And it's one of these things that it wasn't really until demand started to die out and the overall macro policies of, you know, no longer having stimulus checks did you really start to see that kind of bleed out leading into October. Because I mean, it was almost instantaneous that we saw, you know, all this product start to drop in September, October, especially as, you know, it's so funny how this is so predictable. It's ridiculous how predictable this was. That you had stimulus checks run out in September, and then all of a sudden, October, November, you start to see prices crash shortly after because people are starting to go back to work because they need money and they can't just stay at home. So it's just so funny how that works, and people don't expect it to happen. They're like, it's going to the moon forever. People are crazy. Made 500 in day trading today. Heck yeah, Gage. That is sick, my guy. What are we trading here? That's pretty sweet that you made 500 bucks. So far myself, haven't made any money today. I'm hoping it might not be I'm hoping I'm not having a losing day. I've been on kind of a hot streak the past month or so. I took 150 bucks and I turned it into 1,500 bucks. So I'm down 200 on the day because I started to increase my bankroll size because I started to add some extra liquidity. So I'm down 200 on a $4,000 trading investment account right now. So I'm just using a small amount of money, or at least a small amount for me. So definitely hoping that that 5% kind of turns around into at least a break even, if not a little bit of profit. We'll see what happens, but I'm hyped for a year of good deals in Pokemon. Dude, 100% agree. 100% agree, Gage. That's where we're going. That's the next step. Spy contracts, a lot of volatility lately. Oh, dude, seriously, the market has been going crazy, especially with everything that's going on right now with the Build Back Better policy. I think that's a little overhyped. I don't think anything's going to happen with that. And I think, the biggest issue a lot of people have is that people aren't exactly scared of COVID. People when the markets reacted, they didn't react to COVID itself. They reacted to the lockdowns, because this is our third time. We've had the regular COVID, we've had the Delta variant, and we've had the Omicron variant. So people at this point have kind of moved on with it. There are certain states that are kind of in, panic mode, in denial of what's the situation is, and the scientific data has kind of come out, and I'm not going to try to get demonetized. I'm not even making money, so why do I care? But as far as it goes, the reason why the markets reacted was purely just based off the fact of the matter that shutdowns scare the hell out of investors, because shutdowns cause economic turmoil. So that's kind of the reason why you've seen a lot of volatility. So it'll be interesting to see a rebound. But yeah, as far as it goes, I don't know what's going to happen with Build Back Better. If it does get passed, it's going to cause absolute ton of issues. I highly doubt it will get passed, though. I highly, highly doubt it'll get passed. Not to mention, from an overall political perspective, it makes sense for them to try and not have it passed, and to just make kind of a stance on let's not get this bill to pass, but let's make it seem like we wanted it to pass and we couldn't get it passed, and it's not our fault, if that makes sense. So it'll be interesting to see. But as far as it goes right now, yeah, market's definitely going a little haywire. So we'll see what kind of happens pretty soon here. Back in the day when Pokemon started in the middle 90s, people didn't grade cards as much as today. People were grading left, and right now, how will affect the value in 10 years from now? I mean, bro, that's literally why a lot of these cards are so scarce when it comes to their overall original population reports, because these grading companies were not that prevalent back then as they are nowadays, So that's why they're so rare. That's insane gains. Good shit. I think we're in a good time and day to trade for sure. Bro, I love me some volatility. Volatility is my jam, baby. Obviously, if you're going to trade on leverage, be smart. Don't overtrade. And don't turn a losing position into a streak of being tilted. And definitely learn to manage risk properly. Hoping the market crashes, though, when we get rate hikes. Oh, that's a great question. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of the Federal Reserve decides to do with that. But, I mean, the Federal Reserve is literally we don't give a crap. We're going to just destroy this economy. We're going to sink this Ponzi. We're going to keep this Ponzi going, baby. That's what the Federal Reserve has said. Janet Yellen is out here let's just say that if we spend more money, then we'll be in less debt. Think about that for a second, guys. We're already $29 trillion in debt. And if we spend another $5 trillion, then that means we'll actually not be in $34 trillion, but we'll actually be in less debt. And you know why? Because we said so. Whoa. If you guys want to talk about data right there, that's a compelling argument for me. bruh, like the logic of these people is so crazy, but we all know it's a big old Ponzi scheme. So at the end of the day, none of it is supposed to make sense. That's just how it works. Market will throw the weak hands out of leverage positions. Oh, it's not even that, DOI. It's that over leveraged traders will be thrown out of positions because they are going to get liquidated and wrecked. That's what happened with the Pokemon market when I told you with a lot of lending. And it's so funny that I literally made a video about that, and then the next day Rudy makes a video talking about the exact same thing. I'm like, bro, this guy and I are like synced on the same page. Gage, you're so spot on with the Fed. Bro, seriously, bro. Seriously. And you know what the craziest thing to me, and this is what blows my mind, and people are so crazy for not seeing this. You're 100% official. They do want to buy the dip. Literally, Nancy Pelosi came out, and this is not political. Like, regardless of whether you're left-leaning or right-leaning, what she said is inherently crazy. She came out and said that insider trading for corporations is bad. But her insider trading and politicians' insider trading is not a bad thing. How crazy are you to say that? She literally came out and said, like, she's notorious for being in the Senate, or sorry, in the House, and having made millions of dollars off of insider trading. Because a lot of the people, here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Like, when it came to the overall economic divide in this country, although I 100% agree that the divide between the lower class and the upper class and the dying middle class is a bad thing, when the overall market shut down, it actually grew the divide even bigger. Because what happened was, guess who were the ones that knew the market was going to shut down first? Congress. Guess who had the inside information and was not going to get in trouble, unlike these big corporations, if they were to go in and try and pull out their shares or short the market? Congress. And so for that reason, the divide got even bigger, because what ended up happening was you had all these big crony politicians, and this is both sides. This is both left and right. In my personal opinion, I think it's all a collusion. This is all a game. They're all just trying to make money here and there. They made so much money. They made a killing off of it. And the people that sold during the market and didn't buy the overall crash were the ones that got absolutely wrecked, because you had a ton of panic selling, and that was when the opportunity was made during the market. I made so much money more in the market crash because I saw right through the bullshit. I'm like, yo, this is such a power grab right now for the overall upper class to come in and just buy all these shares. It's kind of what you're seeing with like the housing crisis, you know, with like BlackRock and them coming in and trying to basically fabricate an overall market by just absolutely driving up the prices. It's crazy, dude. Like, it's crazy how much garbage is going on. What motivated you to become Pokemon YouTube? Is it for the love of the game and the hobby? I mean, you 100%, bro. Like, literally, as far as it goes, Chewy, well, a couple of things kind of. So I mean, as you kind of know, I'm very passionate about finances. I'm very passionate about it. And so for me, it's one of these things where I absolutely loved it. Growing up as a kid, it was something I loved talking about. I love saving money. I love making money. That's kind of been my MO. And then Pokemon is something I'm also passionate about. So for me, over the course of like starting my own business, I thought to myself, I want to start creating YouTube content. And at first it was one of these things where I just wanted to talk about, you know, Pokemon news. But then I was like, you know, Pokemon news is fun to talk about. I like talking about Pokemon news. But this isn't something that I'm super passionate about when it comes to just talking about the news. I'm not a news reporter. I like talking about investments. I like talking about the future of how much money is to be made in Pokemon, especially once I realized how much money you could make. And so for me, I just kind of threw it out there. And then recently, I started to kind of figure out the algorithm. I started to figure out that people actually enjoyed my investment content. And so for that reason, I just ran with it because it was something I loved. It's something I'm passionate and very knowledgeable about. And so it's definitely one of those things where it kind of just came naturally to me. And I'm very blessed, to say the least, that I have people like you supporting the channel. I wouldn't be here without you guys. And I seriously, you know, am excited to see the continued growth that the channel is going to have. I'd love to be able to be the size of Rudy, because, you know, as someone who not only loves Pokemon but loves investing, being able to combine both worlds, that is so sick, especially considering that this is one of my jobs that I get to do for a living, you know? Anonymous, their lying has become even more brazen, and the official unknown said, yep. Nope, 100%. And it's one of these things where it's like, we're living in a society where people are very much, I mean, it's pretty apparent to say, people are at a point right now where they're so divided that they're basically going to be in their tribe. whether it be the left, whether it be the right, it doesn't matter. And people are letting the government take control, and they are blind at the wheel. They're literally letting the government take full control, and the more control that the government takes, and the more authoritarian they become over your life, then the more influential it's going to be over your finances, whether that be through taxes, whether it be through monetary policy with inflation, whether that be through lockdowns. All these different variables and factors are some that are very important for a lot of people to understand, because these things do play an effect on your overall wallet. You know what I mean? As much as a lot of people don't like to talk about politics, which, as someone who doesn't really like to talk about politics unless it really ties into finances or monetary policy, it's one of these things where it does play an effect, because as we can see, the inflationary rate realized has been around 12 to 14%, which is insane. You haven't seen that since the 70s during the right before the Reagan administration, after the Carter administration, where you just got absolutely slapped. Believe it or not, a great prototype Pokeball, but inside has a square space to protect the packs, yet still Pokeball closes without damaged packs, will be a little bigger. Wait, what do you mean by that? I think first off, that'd be cool, because the Pokeballs they're throwing out now are literal garbage. And they're like super easy to damage and poke and prod. But as far as it goes, like, that'd be actually really cool to have better Pokeballs. I like collecting Pokeballs. I think they're cool. I've got a display of them actually on the left in front of a 25th anniversary poster. We going to the moon. Brr! Yeah, right, dude. I want to sell Pokemon International, my idea. Bro, you know what my idea is? And apparently it's already been taken just recently. It's so funny. A lot of the times I have these ideas, and then people with big money beat me to it. Which, I mean, that's the name of the game, baby. But one of my ideas was basically talking about how I think it would be really cool to have a Pokemon land. And I don't think that's an original idea, but I have like kind of a vision what that would look like. And as far as it goes, the actual Universal just announced that they're doing a partnership deal with making Nintendo Land, which that is mind-blowing, guys. You know how sick that is? I would absolutely love to see Nintendo Land with Pokemon. I am super excited about that. Although I would love to do a full, like, actual Pokemon theme park. I think that'd be way cooler. Because, I mean, think about it, guys. Imagine having a theme park, right? And each part of the theme park is a different generation. And literally, you're having, like, an interactive theme park where you're playing Pokemon Go, but in the theme park on top of all the rides. And you have an actual real-life safari zone or a real-life Pokemon Snap game. I'm just saying, you could totally go crazy with that. That would be super cool. That's kind of, I have such a vision for that. I would love if like I grew big enough and I had real influence, I would love to be like, here's the deal, Pokemon Company, I have ideas. Or if I had real money, I would love to do it myself and just get the like licensing agreement with them in regards to it and just give them some freaking royalties. Let me just go ham. But yeah, dude, it's crazy to say the least. But yeah, as you guys can see, I love Pokemon. I'm passionate. But yeah, no, Pokemon International, man. I just opened up for those people that are, and I'll make an announcement about it too on one of my videos maybe. I just opened up, speaking of international sales to those people that are, for my foreigner friends, I just opened up shipping to be able to allow access to buy product from me worldwide. Obviously, shipping is going to be a little expensive, but hey man, it gives people access at least. I created a Pokeball with a square space. Oh, you created it! Not being shoved inside and Pokeballs will close. Fine, but Pokeball will be a little bit... Oh, you created that. Ooh, that's pretty sick. Yo, send me over the prototypes of that. I want to take a look. You know what you should honestly do? If you can... I see what you mean by you're saying you want to pitch that to Pokemon International. That's what you meant by that. That makes a lot more sense. So you're wanting to pitch that idea. That is actually really cool. That is really cool. Yo, if you could pitch that to them and make money off of that, that would be pretty cool. First off, that's the innovation of the market right there. Second off, that is sweet, dude, that's where you're going with that. Wow, that's really cool, my guy. Also, we're probably going to hit 800 and still be sad today, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have sadness. Dude, it's been a little bit over a full day, and my recent video almost has already broken 1,000. This is probably my fastest grossing video in views. Like, holy crap. Like, thank you guys so much. My last video got 1,000 views. I just got a huge spike in viewership recently. It's crazy. What's it under? Yeah, it'll be under my analytics. Yeah, my most recent views. Wow, that's crazy. Talk about a spike. I haven't seen this spike since back in November 26th. It's been a little bit under a month since I had that last big of a spike. Does this count it? No, that's tough. I have to really throw this in front. Big sad, big sad. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 782. Are we going to get it? No, we are not. We are going to get more sadness. But yeah, no, DOY collect. Yeah, going to the moon and Burr for sure. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. That's for sure. So stuff is at play is what we'll say. Market does what the market wants to do. Market does what the market does. And if it's controlled, then it's controlled. It's reality of the situation. You know. That would be a pretty nasty bar if we were to just go down to 47. You learn the hard way. Don't we all have to learn the hard way at some point, one way or another? Isn't that just the reality of life? Bro, I'm you know, getting close to that monetization. 572 subs, 2,651 public watch hours. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting there. We are getting there. My next Pokemon idea is creating a Pokeball tin the size of a basketball with 12 packs inside. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. That's a cool idea. Bro, you should just work for the Pokemon company in the creative design department. You could probably get a job doing that. If you pitch some of your ideas and show them some of your like designs. That'd be really cool to do that. I was actually looking into that because I was like, how do I get influence over the Pokemon company? Like, how do I play a role and be like, listen here, frickers, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. Ooh, what are the Pokemon prices today anyway? I'm curious. I wonder if much has happened with the market. It's funny because, you know, even though I check every day, you might think, oh, not much is going to change in one day, but it's crazy to see how much the market fluctuates. Nothing crazy. Same old, same old. Market's doing its same old, same old. Oh, one thing I should probably do though is I actually got 10 more Elite Trainer boxes. Did I list those? Oh, I did list those. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right. Just listed the. I'll be interested to see what's going to happen with Brilliant Star though. Considering the prices are already opening up so low, it makes me kind of wonder. But I feel pretty confident saying that the prices are just going to keep going down. The mentality is to keep those flags of motivation, positivity, and determined tipping on heaven's pearly gates. I 100% agree with you, brother. That's how it is in life. You can never get deterred. That's the biggest problem a lot of people have nowadays. They give too easily. They give up way too easily, and whether that be because they're been told their whole life that they're going to have everything handed to them and everything's going to come easy, or whether it be because the fact of the matter is that a lot of people aren't really passionate about whatever it is they decide to give up on. Also, shout out to the singles market for Hidden Fates. Hello, you guys have decided to take a dump, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, 784. Just sad. It's so funny how much sadness you can feel in not getting a shiny colored Pokemon. I would also tell Pokemon to create digital Pokemon cards with moving flying Charizards like the Harry Potter moving paintings. So we talking kind of like, what's it called? There's an actual term for what you're talking about. It's called, man, what is it called? I know what you're talking about, though. I think that'd be really cool for them to do that. The question really just becomes, how expensive would that be? Because unless they were to do it in like a promo, and they were to make that promo super expensive, or they were to say to themselves like, because you got to ask yourself how expensive it's going to cost the Pokemon Company. Also, what the frick, Tartwig? Why aren't you bleh? My bleh Tartwig. What? Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows? But yeah, they actually have a Deoxys. I don't know if you know about that, but they actually have a Deoxys that has, oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting what it's called. That's gonna drive me nuts. Lenticular. That's what it's called. DOY says, I'm only into vintage Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I think the older the better. Noon knows what the market will do. I mean, it depends on what you consider to be vintage, DOY. Because I am a big fan, as you probably are aware at this point, of the Level X era. And I would consider that vintage. I would consider that vintage. If Pokemon did NFTs, oh bro, Anonymous, if it did NFTs, everything would go crazy. Hey bro, honestly, I would totally look into doing that. If there's a way we can find NFTs for Pokemon without getting like completely sued up the wazoo, that'd be sick. Yeah, it could be really expensive for Searchway. Hi, I'm Travis and I like turtles. Shout out to the boy Trav, Trickety Trav. I actually already did a marker for this. What's up, Travis? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Sorry for the late stream. Your boy is struggling to get up these days because I am tired 24/7. So I had to start an hour or two later. But thanks for stopping by, as always. Hopefully you're having a good day, Travis. Hopefully work's not too stressful these days for you. But we're living in America where people would pay $2,000 for a Pokemon Oreo Mew cookie. Bro, don't even get me started about the overall ridiculousness that is this. You know, people will spend what people want to spend. And if you're rich as frick and you don't have anything better to do with your life other than just blow money on Oreos, then by all means, bro, blow money on Oreos. That's your prerogative. But keep me out of it. Because you best be believing. You best be believing I ain't gonna do crap about that. Also, Pokemon could create half gold, half rainbow Charizard or Arceus. I think that would, if I'm being honest, just thinking about that, it could be pretty messy looking. I think they're basically already doing that right now anyway with the new designs, and I wouldn't call them rainbow, but the like blackish, goldish outline coloring of the Pokemon itself is kind of the route that they've gone in VMAX Climax specifically, if you know what I'm referencing. That's kind of the main route in which they've gotten, or gone, not gotten. Turtwig. Dang, nothing but eternal sadness. You know, it's crazy how freaking long everything takes. I don't even know how many resets we've done, honestly. But time goes by so slow. What did we start at? We started at 7:52.
Hold ties.
We started at 7:52. So you're telling me we've not even done 50? Holy sadness, guys. We haven't even done 50 resets. What is this garbage? That's depressing. And we've been going for an hour. This stuff takes so long because of this intro garbage. I'm going for over 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Let that sink in. I have no life, is what that basically tells us. I have no life whatsoever. I actually have 3 Pokemon Oreo. Sorry for yawning. Oreo packages in my Pokemon storage. If I'm 10 years... Hold on a second. If I'm 10 years, some guy who ate them as a kid want to buy them. Bro, if the price is right, bro. I remember I went to my local Walmart and I saw some and I didn't buy any. And I should have bought them, but I didn't really care enough at the time. And it's because I didn't even like... Oh, I honestly would have liked it for collection purposes. Because it's kind of cool. It would be cool to definitely keep it as a collectible displayed item. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking do this. I am a firm believer in the power that is us finding a blue turtle. Travis, why'd you just dip like that on me, bro? You literally came in, said hi, and then you went bye-bye. The frig, Trav? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, right now. 789. Driving, bro. Sorry. Oh, dude, I always forget. You always get off of work, and then you're always driving and listening. I always forgot about that. I'm sorry, my guy. He's over here about ready to crash, responding to my message. Shiny, right here. Gosh dang it. Bro, I just want it to happen so bad. Okay. 789. Well, my friend, I've got to run, my friend. Wait, well, my friend, I've got to run, my friend. Oh, okay, you said it twice. Remember, the sky is not the limit. It's just our starting point. I like that. I like that. I've heard that before. I don't know if you've ever said that or someone else has, but I appreciate that. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Chewy. Hope to see you around on the channel, and best of luck to you on your Pokeballs and other aspirations with the Pokemon Company. I hope things work out well for you. Right here, blue turtle time. 790. Master Chief, you know, after my Case of Evolving Skies gets here from you, going to spend the whole day opening and watching movies, well, you're gonna have to post in the chat, bro, or in the polls channel what you get, because you best be believing I want to make sure that you get some good shmoney's worth. That sounds like a freaking fun day to me, though, my guy. Opening Pokemon and watching movies all day. Talk about having a fun Christmas holiday week. You're getting that patented? Don't you mean trademarked? Because patented is a product. Oh my god, I'm dumb. You're talking about the Pokeballs patented. Oh yeah, dude. That's the way to do it, for sure. For some reason, I was thinking the sky's the limit quote is what you were referencing. And I'm like, you can't I'm dumb. I beg your pardon, she says. Wow, why are my shoulders so cold? I'm kind of cold a little bit, guys. Not gonna lie to y'all. No problem. No problem, he says. 791. Bro, I wish I could speed up this. If you could do speed up on this game, that'd be so nice when it comes to shiny hunting. My life would be so nice. But who knows? Maybe we get lucky. Maybe, just maybe, not 100% certain, but just maybe. We get lucky as frick. Dang it. Gosh dang it. Yeah, that quote, yeah. Alright, alright, it's time for some motivation. Your boy is gonna need to take a look at some videos that have to do with shiny starter brilliant diamond. See how long it's taken some people. 2,184 resets, big sad. 22 encounters, I wish I was that lucky. 1,836 resets, big sad. Something tells me, man, it's gonna be in the thousands. It's gonna be like 1,000 something. I could be 100% wrong, and I pray that the sooner the better. But not exactly 100% certain. Not 100% certain, to say the least. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now. 792. I keep saying that every single time as if something's gonna happen. I hope something happens, though. We encountered a wild Starly. Oh, wow. What are the odds that we've encountered a wild Starly? It's not like we've done it 792 times. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 793 incoming. All right, 793. Best of luck to me. No shiny. Nothing but sadness. No shine, no shine. That's okay. You know, it's progress, I guess. The number just keeps getting higher. Sad. Big sad. Here we go, folks. Let's do this. Let's do this. $7.94. Slowly but surely, ladies and gentlemen, we are counting up the ticker. Does that mean we will get the shiny? Who knows? I'm determined, you know. I have been doing this for 24 hours now, and I am determined to get that shiny. If we can get it within 800, that'd be sweet. I look at YouTube videos for inspiration, and so far they're so all over the place. I don't even know which one to believe. I don't even know which one, because one person got it after 7,000 resets. And you want to talk about depressing? That is the definition of depressing. I want to be one of those lucky people that gets it within odds, you know? Stopping to get Wendy's because I'm a sad boy? Bro, why are you a sad boy, Travi? Don't get fat off of Wendy's. Although Wendy's is kind of fire, but like, don't get fat because you're sad. Yo, a Baconator actually sounds kind of bomb right now. You know what? Actually, get fat, Travis. That sounds kind of yummy. It's the problem with being fat, bro. It tastes so good. Oh, America, what do you do to me? Free choice. Oh, gross. $7.95. Big sad. You get to a point of where you start to think you're crazy as if you missed it, but you didn't. Here we go. Pushing that 796, baby. Right here, $7.96. Keep the good times rolling. Master Chief, if I buy another product right now, can you add it to my case that's shipping tomorrow or too late? No, I can 1,000% add it. Yeah, no, I can 100% add it to your case so we can ship it out. Oh, that's shipping tomorrow? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I should be able to. Yeah, everything should be able to be ready to ship tomorrow. And if not, the label will at least be printed by tomorrow. If everything doesn't ship out by tomorrow. But yeah, no, I can totally do that. I'll ship it out for you all at once. $97, ladies and gentlemen. $97. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. $7.98. That didn't work because that, well. Anything interesting in the members area that I can purchase? Wink, wink. Let me take a look at the members area. As far as it goes, the majority of members items are actually already sold out. So typically what I will do, just so that you kind of get a clue of what it looks like. Oh, actually, you know what? There's Marnie Premium Collection boxes that I'm selling for $65. Which, if I'm correct, the market price for them is... Nope, that's Marine. That's not Marnie. Which they're going for $80. So you're getting Big Basin Classic is a legendary. Oh, whoopsie. I'm not trying to play this game right now. What was I going to say? There are some Marnie Premium Collections. Here, let me add you right now. I'm sorry. I wouldn't say I got sidetracked. Contacts. No. Communication. It shouldn't be that hard to add you. Settings. No, I need to go to Carl Scott. Members permission, bronze tier, members, add member, Carl Sky. There we go. By the way, your other account is Eagle. It's your Eagle at Hotmail account, just so that in case you didn't know. But yeah, so typically how I'll do the members page is I'll have bundles that'll run. And so like I had Evolving Skies bundles, I had Hidden Fates bundles. I have a Celebrations bundle that is available. Basically, you're buying a bunch of Celebrations product at MSRP. I do have a Fusion Strike bundle going on. Brilliant Star bundle is sold out. Marnie Collection are the kind of two main things. But honestly, outside of that, the other big deal you get is you get notified whenever product drops right away. And then on top of that as well, you also get 10% off all break packs. So those are your kind of three main perks. So you also, once you hit silver and gold, then you'll get discount coupons for whenever a new bundle is dropped. So you get a lot of good deals. And you know what I can do right now too, Sky? I can add you to the private text channel. Scouts Honor. Here, I'll add you to that. I'll send you the invite for you to join. Basically, what that does is it just gives you the option to, whenever I let people know, like if you check it out, if you go to Scouts Honor when you join the channel, it literally is me saying, hey, these pre-orders are available, check it out. You get to know ahead of time. And the reason why I call it Scouts Honor is because for those people that did get access. Wait, actually, aren't you in Scouts Honor? You're probably in Scouts Honor if I were to realize it. You're probably already in there, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, no, you're not in it. Weird. Oh my god, yo, I just realized. Yeah, I just added you to it. But yeah, I mean, as far as it goes, you got the Marnies are still available, but the majority outside of that, you're going to really see from the Brilliant Star pre-releases that I still have available. One thing I will tell you, though, if you are interested, I do have some Evolving Skies blisters. I don't have it listed on the site, but I do have them available for pre-order. So if you are interested in those Evolving Skies blisters, I can sell those to you. Do I have it ready to ship? I should have it ready to ship. Yes, if I'm correct. If I don't have it ready to ship, then it'll be ready to ship in 2 days. But I'm pretty certain it's ready to ship. Because I know I have the Elite Trainer boxes for it. I just would need to find the booster box if I don't already have one. But anywho, okay, so I just hit 800. So I think this is, as far as it goes, a good stopping point. Sky, if you just want to keep messaging me on Discord, we can keep talking about it. I'll let you know what product I have, what product I can ship out right away, what I can't ship. But I think that is going to be it as far as it goes for today's video. Thank you guys all once again so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough so much for the support.